Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, everybody. This is Hometown. This is episode 15 of the Beats and Chill podcast. Got the team with me. Once again, my name's Hometown. Got DJ Raul the Fool.
What up?
Jasmine, hey, what's happening?
What's up?
Not much, man. Not
Feeling
much.
tired. Just moved into the new spot. It's
Oh,
still messy.
bad
I
boy.
want to show y'all the background. You see the Chick-fil-A cup. Matter of fact, I should move that before I get canceled.
That boy
You need to
Republican.
the screen.
Republican racist.
I couldn't keep away from the mac and cheese. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't even told us all of that.
Mac and cheese. At least if you go there for the chicken sandwich, not the mac and cheese.
Hey, man. Listen, I think we're finna have a short episode today. Moving into the new spot, I haven't got a chance to really listen to new music. I did listen to the record that Jazz was talking about with Jid. Is it? Did he talk about Jid or is it JID?
He says either way. Because everybody asks him in every interview. So he be
I listened to the record, thought it was dope. I didn't get a chance to really play it like that. I just kind of played some oldie shit when I was moving, and I was literally out of body experience. I hated myself moving for a whole fucking night. I was like, I'll never do this shit again. I haven't really checked no new music out, man. What about y'all?
Shoreline Mafia and Wiz Khalifa dropped like a "This Is How We Do It" remix, which
I saw that in the fucking itinerary, and I'm like, huh?
it's Shoreline. If you know Shoreline Mafia, they like West Coast like a bitch, so you can hear it. It translates onto the track. But when Wiz get on there, oh my god, bodied it. I'm trying to figure out a way. With all due respect, Shoreline Mafia fans, I'm trying to find out a way to just start the song and then merge straight to Wiz part. You really sliding on it like how Wiz is, I'm just gotta be 100. I mean, the Baby previewed new music too.
I did see that with him and
Stunner
for Vegas.
Stunner for Vegas. I thought when I first saw them, I thought Stunner for Vegas was like his producer. I thought they was like a tandem, you know what I mean? That's what I thought. I didn't know Stunner for Vegas actually did like his own thing.
Yeah, I didn't know either until I started seeing him more of his name show up by itself, featuring the Baby, and I was like, featuring. So I was like, all right. But it's tight that the Baby really be like, he'll give him like the spotlight and he'll play the background or whatever and let him do his thing. But he also preview like some of his, how the Baby preview music.
Yeah.
Just sit there and rap it in the house, in the car, smoking some weed.
I see some shit that was like, this nigga, first of all, y'all complained about him, every song sounded the same. Now he giving y'all new vibes. Y'all still mad?
Yeah, hey, he on this Kevin Hart. He gonna put his foot on their neck.
Yeah.
What would y'all say? I'm gonna just keep doing. I ain't even mad at him. For as many people that don't like him, I think there's like 5 to 10 people that do. So it is what it is. Hey, y'all heard that James Blake covering that Frank Ocean song? That shit been like all over TikTok.
No, I haven't. I just been seeing him on commercials, like a little ads or whatever.
That nigga, that song called Godspeed that Frank Ocean had on the Blonde album, like James Blake covered it, like just playing the piano. That shit is hard, dog. That shit is hard.
All right.
Check it out.
I put that thing on the Caucasian Bricks plate. It ain't gonna go on there. It ain't rock and roll enough for me to put it on there.
I saw that Raekwon talked about Only Built for Cuban Links 3.
Yeah. It's funny, or not even funny, but it might be kind of blasphemous. I've never listened to that album all the way through. I've heard songs off of it, but I've never sat down.
That's fair.
With that album. I mean, it's a certified classic. The Purple Tape done been talked about forever, dog. And I ain't never. I'm like, damn. I saw him on the Breakfast Club, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to listen to this, or I'm a fraud.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go back and revisit the classic. I was just listening to Ready to Die. I was listening to The What? I listened to that song.
Oh yeah. That song is hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Him and Method Man was snapping on it.
I was like, man, niggas gotta give Method Man his respect, bro. He held his fucking own on that fucking record.
I think him and Busta be some niggas that can rap like a motherfucker, but motherfuckers just be like, oh yeah, that's them. And they kind of leave that.
True.
Rihanna saw people put pressure on Rihanna. She was on. I don't know if she was on live or something, but she talked about how she has new music, but she just like because it's been so long, she wants to make sure that it's worth the wait.
True.
Rihanna don't give a shit.
She got many bags that she in right now. She's nothing.
She's
working on her men's Fenty line.
Yep, got ASAP in
Include me, baby.
Products.
ASAP. Making that again? Huh? Y'all think he can get it in the situation? Because ASAP was, ASAP was clapping that back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One of those entanglements.
Hey man, I ain't mad at ASAP, man. Get out your lyric, huh? Hey, right. But as an artist, I would say as anybody who does music or puts music out or does stuff like that, you always want it to be or sound a certain way. And it's tough when motherfuckers start killing you because it don't sound like how they want it to sound. You mean you could not let it bother you, but I know a piece you'd be like, God damn. So, but Rihanna really don't be giving a shit. So I don't even know if she care.
People still gonna buy it just like Beyonce.
Speaking of Beyonce, Black is King. Anybody saw it?
I haven't
watched it yet.
Me, look at that.
Oh, hey, but I ain't heard. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
I saw like a bunch of clips. And I'm like, oh, she's doing her fucking thing. And then somebody put up a stat line that was like, she's had Black is King on Disney Plus. She's had
Homecoming on Netflix.
Yeah, she had Homecoming on Netflix, and then she had something. I think it was Lemonade or Formation on HBO.
Yeah.
Oh, that was on HBO?
Yeah, and it was like Rotten Tomatoes is giving her damn near a perfect score.
Every time.
And I think she got a 98 on the HBO one, on the Homecoming one on Netflix. But each one has been 100%. So, which I mean, I don't really too much give a damn about Rotten Tomatoes, but she been doing her thing, man. Like
shout out the Virgos. Shout out the Virgos.
But she's like the clips I've seen have been dope. And then like was really cool was like on Twitter, I see a bunch of people who may have worked on the film, whether they were a dancer, they was working on the costumes, makeup, or actually behind the camera and stuff. Of course, they got their NDAs. So once this out, you start seeing these people that's posting like, "Oh, my dreams come true." Woo do woo do woo. I think that's pretty dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think she had the lady from Black Panther, Lupita. I didn't know. They said she was Mexican. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that.
Who's Mexican?
The girl from Lupita, because she has a portion in there where she has, I think, Mexican women.
Yeah.
And she's one of the Mexican women that's there.
Okay.
It's Twitter. You just gotta look on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and resubscribe the fucking
One time for my Mexicanas.
I got Disney Plus. I give y'all my password if I was nice enough.
Word. Look at that.
Hey man.
I know Black Poppy. I Dominican.
I know blah.
Yeah. What else we got, man? I don't really got much else.
J. Cole going to the league.
Oh yeah, he's been. I seen the videos.
Drop. I'm gonna let you get on the shoes. I feel like you got some shit about the shoes, but
Nah, I don't have nothing. Go ahead.
I feel like, well, one, it's weird because the Master P film, the
Chronicles of No Limit.
Yeah, so they just dropped the first part last Wednesday. They're dropping the second part this Wednesday.
Wait, where is that showing? Because I didn't even
BT.
know. On BT, all right, cool.
Yeah, it's on BT. And then Master P was on the commercial, the recent commercial for the J. Cole.
Yeah, for the sneakers.
The Dreamers. And then Master P was interviewed or whatever, and he talked about how J. Cole is really trying to play in the NBA.
I'll give you a Cole jersey real quick.
Oh, yeah. That shit, day one cop.
He can ball. I mean, he might make a team, give him a 10-day contract. Why not? Not right now.
That's what Master P got. You know what I'm saying?
Give him a nice little 10-day contract, man.
But if you get a 10-day, the jersey ain't gonna come out. That's the only thing that sucks.
I want a jersey.
They can press them jerseys up real quick, man.
No,
I need to just
It just ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be as theatrical because he ain't gonna have a crowd to come out and be everybody like, oh, you know.
I still even want a Master P Toronto Raptors jersey. I still want that.
No, you can find it on eBay for a hefty price.
Them shits drop?
I'm pretty sure somebody like
Had
one.
a couple pairs, yeah.
eBay. I bet eBay got it.
Yeah, nah, not doing that.
But shit, man, go ahead and start up the sneaker news, man. And I go and bring on our guests.
All right, let me go ahead and set this up so we don't have no Napster MP3 quality. Wait. Hold on, sir.
Did you say Wale? I think Wale got snubbed from the nominations for the VMAs for Best Video.
For what's on?
He was mad about the Sumi video not being nominated.
Sumi.
Sumi.
Sumi. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that video ended, he just took a clip from the internet and played it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it had to do with like, you know, the whole plight of the black people, I don't think it kind of tied into that song. Like even when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I saw this clip on Twitter, but I didn't expect it to be at the end of a video of a song that sounded that theatrical. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't match up. But, you know, that's just me. All right, so y'all want me to do the sneaker shit?
Go ahead.
All right, so let's get into it. The sneaker news for this week, August 2nd, 2020. What's some news we got? All right, so Reebok is letting their customers decide which sneakers to release. It's something called first pitch. So they're gonna go ahead and let the actual consumer decide what shoes should they release. If they ask me, I'll just tell them to release a bunch of Instapumps. I ain't gonna lie. But other than that, the Off-Whites, they were raffled by what's the lady's name? Alita Clark. She raffled off some Off-Whites for a foundation, and she raised $187,000 raffling off a pair of shoes. That's what's up. So shouts out to her for doing that. Nike, you know, NBA done started back up, you know, baseball kind of been starting and stopping. So Nike released a little debut film that's called You Can't Stop Us. This is like a commercial. It's a minute long. It used to say You Can't Stop Sport, but they like crossed out sport and put us, and they put the whole people kneeling and all that stuff. So that was cool. The Union 4s, everybody's like, oh, Union 4s coming out. Union 4s dropping. And they not what I thought they should have been. Them things, they look like,
Trash.
I don't know. Yeah, they ain't that good, man. Nah. It's 4s. That's my favorite Jordan, but I'm just like, damn, how you gonna do this? They look like they belong like Legos or something. Like, it's not it, but you know, it is what it is. As far as releases, you know, releases coming out this weekend, basically August 6th, 7th, 8th. On August 6th, the Jordan 1 High Women's Satin Snake come out. So that's almost like a Chicago Jordan 1 with snakes on the back for women. You got the all silver and gray Tokyo Jordan 1s coming out. Concepts is dropping a New Balance collab with the 327 on the 7th. On the 8th, you got a bunch of J's dropping, the Jordan 3s. They're supposed to be like denim Jordan 3s, but yeah, Jordan 3s. The Jordan 12s, they're called Indigo, but they look like the Obsidians, almost like the same thing. And then you have the Jordan Retro 6, the Quad 54 with the purple in it. Those are dropping. And then you got some LeBron 17s in red. And then on Monday, the Fresh Prince Air Jordan 5s come out in white. If y'all trying to get those, support my dog Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? You know, he hurting out here. So a lot of pain in that man face. So y'all caught them on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. join fives. But that's about it, man. Hit the YouTube, hit the Twitter and the Instagram, and I like your shoes if you want more information or just want to holler at me. All right, peace.
So, appreciate the sneaker news, my brother.
No problem.
For all the listeners, we got our special guest. To introduce our special guest, we have someone that's responsible, very, very big person who's responsible for a lot of this that we have today. Okay? This person gave us our first shot, gave us our home, and allowed us to be able to have this platform where even it became a podcast. This person I want to bring on is none other than the homie Ronnie.
Ronnie.
What's happening, man? I think you're on mute, brother. My brother.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, what's up?
What up, Ronnie? Oh, bro, man, Ronnie.
I didn't recognize you till I read your handle right there. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How you been?
Surviving.
This nigga Ronnie done brought me so many bags. After we did Beats and Chill the first couple times, Ronnie was like, hey, you trying to DJ this? You trying to DJ that? Oh, boy had the bags rolling in. He goes, no, I know.
Now I got some more coming now that you're back on my radar.
We are out here.
Sure.
Man.
Oh, man.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
it's our first anniversary episode, by the way. This is episode 15. Okay. August is our anniversary month. We started 4 years ago, 2016, at the Bricks.
Crazy.
The Bricks looked different then. We didn't know what the hell we was doing, but we did it anyway. and now we're here because of COVID. So, man, I think you had just came back to the Bricks like earlier this year, right?
Yeah, I had just came back in February, and I was back for about 2 months.
Yeah.
And COVID hit. No, not even 2 months, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, and then COVID hit, and then I was out of work again for 2 months. Yeah.
Oh, damn, for real?
Yeah. But we're back now again. We opened back up in late May, I would say, but time is so relative right now. I don't even know.
Man. The Bricks has become like the spot. Like every time we would do Beats and Chill, and I would introduce someone to come out for the first time. They would just start coming back to the Bricks outside of Beats and Chill. They were like, yo, that was like the meeting spot. Like, yo, we're going to get drinks first at the Bricks, and then we're going to slide over here. So that's been like, Bricks has been like the cool spot, man. Like everyone, just goes there to have a good time, drink. They love the environment. They love the bartenders. They just love the staff. And it's just always been a cool environment. So we always appreciated that for the Beats and Chill events, So that's always been like a plus. But I gotta ask these questions, man. I gotta see how you been. Like I gotta see what's new with the Bricks and what do you think about like Beats and Chill? So my first question to you, Ronnie. My first question is now that we are in a pandemic, I guess with COVID, like how have you guys continued to, since you guys been open, how you guys continue to service like the community as far as, keeping the Bricks still as the spot to be? Like, how has that changed or altered you guys' service?
So we automatically went with the social distancing and the mask and the sanitizer everywhere. So we closed for 2 months. During that 2 months, we cleaned everything. We redid our floors, and we took that time to just spruce up the place. And then we opened right away with, you have to wear a mask to come inside. All of our staff wears masks. We have sanitizer stations everywhere. I have dry hands and my cuticles are falling off so much. So that's, there's two types of restaurants right now, or businesses. There are the people who are not really following it, and then there are the people who are following it. And then there's two types of guests. There's the people who don't care, and they can go to the places who don't follow it, and then there are the people who do care. So we want to cater to the people who do care and who want to be in a place where they feel that public health is honored, and respected. So we've been on that kick of just, if we think someone has COVID, if they even joke about it on our staff, they can't come back to work until they come back with a test that says that they are negative. We haven't had any events. We had our first event last Saturday. It was an art show.
Yeah.
But other than that, we just been doing what we can. It's slow some days, it's busy some days, but public health and stopping the spread and stopping the curve from rising is our priority, because once that happens, we can get back to normal. We can open up bars and venues and our stages can return. But until that curve drops, we're going to be stuck where we're at,
Yeah.
Have you had anybody really like kind of not adhere to the rules while they're there?
Every day somebody comes in, they want to be a smart guy, they don't want to wear their mask, and I just don't let them come in. I'm like, stop. You can't come in, it's just how it has to be. It has to be cold turkey. They cough when we tell them to put their mask on, or the number one joke is, how am I supposed to eat? That's what everybody says. And I'm like, you take your mask down when no one's around and you eat. So yeah,
put it in your man.
Eat like a horse.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens at least once a day. But we have masks at the restaurant, so if you come up, you don't have a mask, we give you a mask. And like I said, cool. Honestly, follow the rules, because we want things to get back to normal. And as long as we keep the numbers down, restaurants can open back up.
Are they still like limiting like capacity? I know the whole mask and stuff, but do they still like limit capacity and all that?
Yeah, right now we're on 75% capacity, so we can have 75% of the people in the restaurant that we normally would have. But sometimes it drops down 50%, and sometimes and it's never been 100%. No, it's been between 50 and 75, depending on the week and the cases and what the city says.
That 75% includes y'all too?
That's a good question. They didn't get that in depth. But it's only we only have 2 or 3 people on the shift. We have 2 cooks, 1 bartender, and 1 server. It's not as busy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Man. Okay. So let's go back. So I want to go back. Okay. I remember. I think the first time I met you, I was just rapping, right? And somehow I remember just getting in contact. I was like, we got to do an album release party. So I think the first one we did was my boy Patrick Hughes. We did his album release party there. It was cool. Remember. Brought out a nice amount of people. And then maybe a few months later, we did Mines. That was like in October 2015, right? And I remember like after that, he was like, yo, like brought a nice little crowd. It's a dope event. This, that, and the third. He's like, hey, if you ever want to do something like weekly or monthly, man, let me know. And in my mind, I'm like, I don't do no fucking events. Like, but I was like, oh, sure, man, I'll let you know. Yeah, and at that moment, I had no plans of an event at all. Like, I was not like on no open mic, no poetry or nothing. Yeah. I had not one idea. But I said, as soon as I get one, you said it, so I'm gonna come to you. And I think it was, just running with my team or whatnot. I think it was like around March. I just started coming up with this idea, and I think I hit you up around like April or May. I say, hey, Ronnie, man, I got this idea. It's a beatsnchill event. Give me till August. He was like, all right, cool, gotcha. And what did you, from that moment when we first started that first event, August 7th, 2016, like, what was, because I don't know if you guys had any other events. I remember y'all used to do like the Nintendo night.
Yeah.
Have like some other nights. So when we first started beatsnchill, like what was kind of like your process as far as like, okay, we're finna bring on this event. They want to do this monthly. Like how was that for you at that time?
So I was the same as you, man. I got thrown into a management job in event planning just by serendipity. And they were like, you need to make it busier. You need to get people coming here. I did one event a month. My owner was like, I need you to have one event on this day, one event on this day, one event on this day. And I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just a bartender, and I got this job, and I was just like, I'm gonna make it work. So when I saw you guys and I saw the crowd you brought, and as pageantry as this might sound, the politician as this might sound at this time, I just saw young black guys and young black people, representing. Like, you know what? I need to have. I want them. I want to give them a chance. I want to help a brother out. I want us to rise together. So I said, let me throw this event with them. I need an event anyway. They've had some events here. Let's see what they want to do. And then that's just kind of how it started. I just gave you a chance from the brotherhood, pretty much. You know?
Out here.
Appreciate you. Man, I remember because the Bricks had made a lot of changes since then.
Yeah.
At the time, y'all still had the spot storefront next door.
Yep.
And y'all had like a very small patio area, but y'all had like this little showcase, small intimate room that was out there where the stage is at now.
Yeah, study hall.
Right, the study hall.
Oh, that's what it was called. Yeah.
Study hall. So I remember we did our first event. It was cool. Didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, I think this is a cool idea. It looks nice on paper.
Yeah.
So the first event went really well. People was excited about it. It was like this new idea. We was like, all right, cool. And I think it was, I want to say it got to October, our third event.
Yeah.
And that's when we was like, all right, I think we had set up or whatever. And I think the skate park in Tampa had an event. And he was like, hey,
oh,
man,
yeah.
Party here.
Yeah.
We have an after party here. We're finna start viewing. And I don't think you was there at the time.
Yeah.
I think you were like off. So with somebody else, it's like, we have an event going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, really? Oh, really? I was like, okay. So it's like, yeah. I was like, so I may have to cancel. Like, yeah, you may have to cancel. I was like, okay.
We was trying not to be mad. Like,
Yeah,
we was trying to be professional.
Yeah,
and like not be mad, but we was like, yo, we can't just cancel an event. Like, that's the worst.
At the same time?
Yeah, they happened. It happened at the same time.
Yeah, it was like same time. They said, "Oh, we have an event that's finna start at like," because we was doing it from 7 to 11. They was like, "Oh, we're starting the event."
It starts at 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was showing
and whatnot. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I remember because y'all had the little stage area in the back, like a little stage. So I remember me and Raul took the speakers and equipment and we went into the study hall to like just put it to the side. And me and Raul was talking like, man, what we gonna do, man? What we gonna do? And then Raul looked around. He was like, hey, man, you wanna do it in here?
I think I remember this day now. We squished y'all in that little room.
Yeah.
It was good. I don't think we ever had this conversation.
Yeah.
But like, those were some of the best
beats
nights.
and chill.
Yeah, it was intimate.
I remember Ronnie poked his head in and was like, no, he came in with the camera immediately, snapping all kinds.
Oh yeah, I remember this thing. Oh
yeah.
Yeah, the Bricks back then was like real running gun. We were like this new company, this new bar, and I was like 23. I don't know. I was young. Like I didn't know what I was doing, like you said, and like we were just like, let's just try it out. Let's just see what happens.
Shit to the wall, see if it's
exactly. See what happens. Yeah, but that's
it was cool, man. We had that small room, and at that point, I was like, oh, I was like, this is it. I'll be on one side of the room with the mic, doing the little hosting that I never did before. Looking at the roll, like, man, this might be it. This is dope, right? Yeah. And then I think so at that point, I was like already booking. I was like, okay, if this is the vibe we got now, oh, we finna kill it. We finna kill it for the remainder of the year. And I remember we were setting up for like, I think November, and I can't remember the guy's name. He was like, he has like bald, but he has like a ginger beard. It's not Josh.
Kyle.
That's him. Yeah.
So y'all was already renovating, like y'all the spot store was already kind of like gone, and y'all was renovating the space. And I remember Kyle like put his arm around my shoulder. It's like, hey man, we got your new spot, man. We got your new spot.
Yo, we was not feeling that.
I was like, no. I was like, we need the study hall. This is it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think this is a good idea. It's too big. We need the small spot. The smaller the better. Yeah. But it was like, yeah, man, we felt bad. We feel bad about you being in here, man. We push you to the side. We got you this new space. And I was like,
respect to Kyle for that, though, man. Respect to him for that. Because a lot of people would have just been like, all right, man, forget y'all.
But it was cool, man. It was really cool, like, because at that time, like, y'all was still just renovating. We was like, still a new event, and y'all was still like knocking down walls, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, we was low key like growing together almost.
Yeah, and I always thought that was.
We really were.
Yeah, for sure. So I remember because you had left. I want to say 2017, was it?
I left. I don't remember now. Yeah, 2017. I left in.
Yeah, 2017. I think.
I was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like, you know what I mean? It was like, hey, this is who I know.
You was our liaison, dog. You was the liaison. And we
look, I just had to leave, learn more things, get some more knowledge. Now I'm back.
Yeah, man. It was cool. It was like nobody knew us for real.
Yeah.
But I would be like, hey, Ronnie said this.
Exactly.
Ronnie said this. Ronnie said I can get this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, all right, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Man, so like, what was like, if you share with us if you can, like, what was the inside of like, as far as like your boss, like your managers, your leadership, like, how did they feel about the event as it continued to grow?
So you guys are probably the longest running consecutive event at the Bricks, and after I left and Tracy came, she actually evolved you guys in a new way that might have been better or more. I don't know. It just kind of changed. I mean, everyone loves Beats and Chill. Like it's the heartbeat of the Bricks. Like it's like what you said. Is people come to Beats and Chill, and then we get return customers. People come all the time and come hang out. And we've had so many different events that have come and gone, or that have popped off in a way that we did not like, or people that we had to work with weren't good, a chill. So like overall, the feeling of Beats and Chill at the Brits is great. That's why I hit you up there one day and I was just like, hey, you want to have an event again? Because post COVID, I'm back. I haven't seen y'all. It's nothing but love. I think at first, to be real, you got me as this young guy who didn't really know what he was doing. All of us, like we said, we were young and we were just hungry and we just wanted to try stuff. So at first they were like, you know what they're doing? Like, how's it going to work? And then after we proved ourselves over and over again, and it was always lucrative, we always made money, the fight was always right, and the promo was always right. It's nothing but love now, but that was grown and earned over time.
Yeah. I think one of the things was I was always nervous. I'm like, man, I don't know what are they gonna allow me to do. I'm very like ambitious with the ideas, and sometimes I go I go a little overboard. I remember within the first 12 months, we did Tampa Beat Weekend that summer, and I think that's when you had left around Tampa Beat Weekend. Like I think the second day of Tampa Weekend, it was like your last day, because I remember it was like, hey, we finna celebrate Ronnie, yada yada yada. Yeah. And I was like, man, you think they're going to let us do tell me I need these 3 dates. We're going to be in here all day, this, that, and the third. It's like, hey, man, let's do it. I was like, it went well, too, man. That was probably one of some people's favorite year of Tampa Beat Weekend was the first year, just because of the organic vibe it was. Everything was at one place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's different for you now at the Bricks compared to when you first started?
Age, experience, wisdom, a lot of life experience, and I went to work at a lot of other restaurants. I worked at Rooster and Till. I don't know if you heard of that place yet. I worked at Mise en Place. I did some fine dining. I worked at a hotel bar. So I've learned a lot, and I'm just older and wiser, as corny as that sounds. Like I know how to plan an event better. I did some reading. I just bettered myself. So, when Brian called me, he was like, hey, you want your job back? And I was looking for a job. I didn't think I was going to come back here. And I was just like, yeah. Like out of all the other places I worked, the Brits is like the one place that allows culture to mix with like food and drinks in a way that's like, it's something to everybody, So
yeah.
we just all of us are, it sounds like, you guys are just better. Raul's better. I don't know. What's your name, ma'am?
Jasmine.
But it just seems like we all have grown, and I can't wait to, COVID has thrown a wrench in everything I wanted to do for sure, but I can't wait until it's over so we can all work together and just show what we can do now,
What's one of the things you want to incorporate? Like one of the things you learned that you like, oh, I can't. Now that you're back at the Bricks, you like, okay, I want to institute this. Like, what's one of those things?
Something simple, man. Organization. Like being organized, like answering emails right away. You know, like I know that sounds crazy, but like having a run of show and like knowing exactly, having spreadsheets, like knowing exactly what goes where, who pays what. And then also I've learned a lot about sound and like graphic design and how to do the right audio stuff, like all of that stuff. I can't wait to put into play, because before y'all would be like, yo, I need this DJ, and I'm like digging through a box of work, like trying to figure out what.
I remember that. Right? Like, man, this is all I got.
Like, I don't know, like looking up YouTube videos real quick, like just running around doing too much. And now I've learned how to like delegate and how to, I know which court to pick this time. So if we did all that with less knowledge, I can't imagine what we can do now that we know more of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when you came back, we did our first event this year, our only event this year.
I know, right?
Ladies' Night. So that was our second year doing Ladies' Night. So you wasn't here for the first one. So like, what did you think when you came back and you was like, you're here at Beatsnchill, it's Ladies' Night, you see what's going on. Like, how did that feel for you seeing like this 4 years later? And what did you think?
I was amazed. I was amazed at the growth and and I kind of was like, damn, I better step it up, because I was just like, they're killing it. Like they've gotten so much better, and if I'm gonna be helping out, I better know what I'm doing. That's literally what I like. What I'm doing. So
that's real shit though. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. I mean, even the people that that's been at the Bricks, like Tracy, Tracy, she was somebody, because like I said, when you left, it was almost like having to introduce ourselves again.
Yeah, reintroduce. Like it's almost like Beats and like, oh, there's an event, Beatsnchill, but I don't think there was like a level of importance placed on what Beatsnchill was.
Yeah.
So it was almost like, so what are you guys gonna do again? It was almost kind of like that, and I was just like, hey,
damn.
man, yeah, exactly. So me in the hometown. Yeah, it got cool, but at the beginning, I was like, oh, so man, shout out to Tracy, man. She listened, ain't no bad blood, because Tracy, once she realized what it was, she was always helping us out, opening doors.
She was very, very like, her and our relationship really, really got to the point, even when I just like stopped at the Bricks, we would have these conversations, and like she was really like, got to the point she's like, okay, I get it, I want to make it better, because there were certain things that I didn't know about when it came to just like the Bricks as an establishment. And she's like, hey, this is what we can do, and this is what you can do to take advantage of this. And her and Josh too. Josh is one of those people, even though I rarely see Josh is like the early bird person. He's out. As soon as we get there, we don't see Josh no more. But Josh is always like, yo, I want you guys to be able to do this. I want you guys to take advantage of this. I want you guys to, when we transfer outside, because when we was in the little art space, I remember we had a meeting about going outside. We was like, outside? We're gonna do outside.
We were like, no, it's Florida. Exactly.
And that was really on Josh. Josh was like, hey, we think you guys could really do something better outside on a patio where we had a stage set up. And at the time, I was like, man, I just know it's gonna rain.
We was hot. I ain't gonna care. We was hot. We was like, what? It either be too hot, too cold, or too humid. Because this is Florida. So we was just like, man, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Like, oh man, we're gonna have to go somewhere else. They're trying to run us out, and then but we was like, all right, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna
try it out, yeah.
See how it go. We started, I think our first time outside was August for the anniversary, I think it was a 2-year or 3-year anniversary.
Yeah, that's why I was inside and Wally was outside.
Yeah, so we did the anniversary, and it was nice. It was hot though. It was hot.
Yeah.
And then we was like, okay, we think you can make it work. So we did it again, September show. Amazing. September, October, and November. That was 2018 that we was in there, or 2019?
I
wasn't here for that, It had to be 2018. I don't know, but yeah.
I think it was 2018. 2018 of September, October, November. That 3-month run we have never seen numbers like that. Like,
Yeah.
it was packed outside.
Yeah.
We was like, oh, we got a fucking show. We was like, oh, okay, we are here.
What people don't know is when it's tight when the event grows, but when it grows like that and we see it, immediately heart be like this. Because we be like, we have to like give y'all a show. It's not just our friends and stuff and a couple others. It's like a bunch of people expecting to have a good time. Like, oh, we're looking to you because we came here tonight to, you know, blow off some steam, shit bad at work, shit bad at home. I'm here to like chill. So now we're like expected to like give you a show.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, Bricks built that reputation though, and like through you guys and all the events that we have. Like now people come here and they're like you said, we want to have a good time. Where y'all at?
Yeah, exactly. It's like poking a dog. Like, all right, come on, man, fetch the stick. You know, like, some shit like that.
As far as like, because like you said, the Bricks never was really like the standard venue for music. It wasn't really big for concerts and whatnot. But as we continue to do Beats and Chill and book guests, we even with Tampa Beat Weekend, we would book national acts from out of the state to come out and you know, perform. How has the reaction been now to the new developments of the Bricks as far as like requests for shows? Like, has there been a lot more people trying to do more events pre-COVID at the Bricks?
Well, like I said, I came back right when COVID started. So like events just hasn't been our focus, you know, like I don't know yet. Yeah. And now in restaurants and booking stages, and it's a whole new world right now, you know, and there's no answers until they get a vaccine. You know, They already said that there's going to be no arena tours or stadium tours of big shows until the earliest, you know, fall of 2021. So we haven't gotten any kind of request for any kind of show since I've been back. And I don't know. That's what's scary, you know, and that's what's, you know, it's so up in the air right now. But if it all goes back to normal, I would love to have more shows. That patio out there has a great stage, and when it's not hot in September, you know, in October, you know, just like 4 months of the year that we can have shows. We can plan one every weekend. Make most of it out there, you know. Definitely.
Oh, man. I wanted to ask too, man. So has there been? I know, like, just to make sure I'm understanding, is the Bricks owned by the skate park in Tampa? Like, what's the relationship with the Bricks and skate park in Tampa?
So Brian Schaefer started skate park in Tampa a long time ago, 30 years ago, maybe.
1993.
Yeah, 1993. So 93 till infinity. So 20 plus, almost 30 years ago. And every time he would throw parties at the skate park, he would send people to Ybor, and he lived in Ybor, so he got tired of doing that. He wanted to have his own place, so he does own the Bricks. So he bought the building, and then he started the Bricks. We just had our 10-year anniversary, July 4th. So he started it 10 years ago. So he owns both of them. Yeah, it's the same guy.
Man, so so as far as like, I know a lot of people when I'm just explaining about the Bricks, like people's first time, I say, hey, come to Beat and Chill, the event's tonight, it's gonna be at the Bricks. Oh, what's the Bricks? And then I kind of give like, oh, it's kind of like, you know, it's like a cool skater bar. It's owned by the you know what I mean? Like, and then so like, what has been like? What do you say to people that want to know what?
Yeah, how would you describe it? Because I be doing the same thing. I'm in a skateboard. Chill, and they just
skateboarding is kind of not falling away, but it's become less of a focus over the years.
Right.
Yeah.
I always say it's like a hub of young artists to express themselves. And it's like a clubhouse, you know, it's like an art collective. So like Beats and Chill is just one you know, aspect of the Brits, but we have emo night that's like completely different than you guys. And then we have, you know, a chess night. So it's really just a place where people can come of all walks of life to mingle and to vibe, you know. Do you know how really I think of it? You remember It's a Different World?
Yeah.
You know the place where they go, college? That's kind of what it is. It's like the cafe in a different world. It's just where people come and do their homework, you might come to do your homework like, oh, there's a live show tonight. I'm gonna come to Beats and Chill tonight, and then you might go to the show like, yo, I need some coffee in the morning. I'm gonna get my coffee. It's kind of just like a place where like people who are a young professional artist can come and just mingle, and you can get free Wi-Fi. You can eat nachos and catch a great show, maybe,
Yeah.
You right about that, man, because y'all menu is extensive as hell. Y'all got cookies, brownies, coffee, like you said, rice bowls. So, like, what on the menu? What's your favorite thing to get and your favorite drink to get at the Bricks? Because y'all have had like some real good shit.
I like to get we got this thing called the Rooster Bowl. So it's like chicken, and because I need my protein. Then I get it with quinoa because I want my healthy grains. The rice bowls are the best. They're tasty. They're versatile. And that's what our menu is fun. It's just you can always find something that you like. So there's the rice bowls are it for me. There's one with pork. There's one with fresh tuna. There's one with chicken, and then there's one with it's a vegan one too. So there's something for everybody, And then
that one with the pork, that's my go-to. I'm sorry to all y'all 5%ers out there, but the one with the pork slap with the pickle. It got some pickles.
Yeah, pickles, onions. You got it.
Yeah,
I get the shrimp tacos with the mac and cheese.
Oh, the mac and cheese we don't have anymore, man.
What?
Oh, it went away. They brought it back this week for 1 week. So for our 10-year anniversary, because we couldn't throw a party, we would have thrown like the biggest rager ever. We would have shut down the street, had ramps everywhere, we had a live stage.
That shit would have been
we couldn't. So we were like, how are we going to celebrate? So what we did was every week we brought back old specials that we don't have anymore. We brought back the mac and cheese this week, but it's going tomorrow. But
now hometown gonna go back to Chick-fil-A. Get his mac and cheese.
I used to get me the tacos before the show started, man. I'd be like, probably this wasn't a good idea. So, but I don't want to do anything.
Wait. What about the drinks? Because I know y'all used to have a lot of special drinks there too, especially like for Tampa, the Pro-Am or whatever. Tampa AM, y'all have like all the special drinks. So what's like a good drink to get there at the Bricks?
I don't drink anymore. So, I don't know.
What was cool about the bar is that, like, and this is one thing I've always gotten feedback, because the biggest thing about the service with the bartenders is that, like, when someone comes into the Bricks to come to Beats and Chill, it's 10 o'clock, they get in there. Yeah. Anyone that's behind the bar or who is at the DJ booth or hosting or whatever, they looking at all of us as we were all one team. Yeah. And that's what I always tell our team, like, everybody from Millie working in the register to Cal behind the bar, all of us is one team. So I have to make sure that, we all are acting as one team. So I make sure I check in with the bartenders, and they've always, like, even Lou is like one of my favorite, because Lou and all the bartenders, they have like a personality that they give off that just all guests. Yeah. Like it's to the point that it's one of the things I bragged about the Bricks. It's like, hey man, you're gonna love the bartenders, because even if you don't know what to drink, or if you have a certain drink, you guys are real big when it comes to like local beers and whatnot. Yeah. They can find something to substitute for you and be like, hey, try this.
Yeah, that's what we teach. When you say Raul, you say, what's my favorite drink? Whenever people ask me that, I go, what kind of spirit did you like? Excuse me, like, you want something sweet or not sweet? You want something savory? Those are the questions I ask. And then I say, when you craft a cocktail, it's called craft cocktailing, but you craft a cocktail for the person in front of you. Just like that's what we teach our bartenders. It's like you ask them what they like, you ask them what they want, and then you find what's best for them. And that's how you have a good drink. You don't force someone to drink what you want them to drink. You got to figure out what they like.
No, that's tight. Yeah, I don't drink, but I know how knowledgeable your bartenders are, because they just be knowing. Like, everybody comes and be like, oh my God, this is so good, you should taste it. And I'd be like, I don't drink, but I'm sure it's all right, But I've heard that plenty of times.
You got to be knowledgeable.
You go to some bars and they kind of like, they want you to know what you want to drink.
Yeah.
Or if they make you kind of feel like, what, you don't know what you want to drink? What's going on? Yeah. You know what I mean? No. At the Bricks, it's like, it's an instant like camaraderie with with the bartenders. Like they do an amazing job. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's why I always try to make sure, like, you know, they getting their tips, they getting whatever, because they just do a great job. They doing a great service to our guests. A lot of the ladies that done came to Beats and Chill,
Yeah.
like, oh, I like their drinks. Da, 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 da. They come back, and I'm like, hey, y'all making
That's
us
what's up. Yeah.
And, you know, and before every shift, I mean, you asked what the Bricks is about, but that's what we're about. Like before every shift, we do like a little breathing exercise. We like breathe in, breathe out, and then I'm like, yo, we're here for hospitality. And when people come in here, we're here to make. How would you treat somebody at, you know, when they come into your house? You know, you make sure they have some water. You make sure they have something to eat. You make sure they're not thirsty and they have a good drink. So like, I'm glad you guys are pointing that out, because that's what the Brits really is about. It's like whoever comes in these doors, they need to feel, you know, hospitality, not just what you want to drink, you know.
Nah, y'all they friendly there, man. They always friendly, man. Always trying to help me out and stuff like that. Even the people that don't like deal with music, because I'm always dealing with music, I'll be like, can I have some water? He'd be like, all right, man, everything all right back there, man? You need me to get somebody for you? I'll be like, nah, man, I'm good, but, you know, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Just that means a lot.
Yeah. I think, so I have a funny, quick story about, was Brian, what's his name? Brian Schaefer?
Brian Schaefer. Oh God.
We had Beat and Chill going on, and then there was like art show going on at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Which was one of the hugest nights we had, because all the people was like, yo, where's the music come from? They'll go
Everybody
out.
was intermingling. So they were just coming out to Beats and Chill and then back to the little art gallery.
That's tight.
So I think I've seen Brian maybe twice before then.
Yeah.
Maybe twice. And every time he seemed like he was busy, in and out, he'd say, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? And then he out. Like, we ain't had no conversation like that. But he was relaxed. He was relaxed, and it was so relaxed to the point I didn't think it was him. He was talking to some lady that was, I think, part of the art show, and we was doing at this time we was doing raffle tickets, giving out like free raffle.
Oh yeah,
like that. So I'm going around trying to give out raffle tickets, and I get to him. I wasn't even paying attention to who he was at the time. I'm just like looking down, getting the ticket. And I say, hey, would you like a raffle ticket? He was like, hell yeah, I'll take a raffle. You know, but I was like, what's that? I've been going on like, bro, I think
he went to me. He goes, I think I just seen the owner, and he is smacked.
I was like, I don't Bill, your P's and Q's, brother.
Oh man.
Yeah. He got two modes. He either gonna be in like, I'm here to work mode, or if he gets into fun mode, like you said, it's two different people in the best possible way. Like once he's having fun, he's having fun. Like he's ready to throw down the best of us. But when he's in business mode, he's one track minded. Like especially if he doesn't really know you, that's what he hires us for. You know, so he's like, you handle the event, because he's running the skate park, which is a huge company. And then he's running us. He has a lot of different companies. So sometimes he's like, Ronnie, you handle that stuff. So and he trusts us, so he doesn't have to worry about the events and things. But if he's having fun that night, like he was, and then you'll get the best of them then.
Yeah, it was a real good night, man. It was a real good night. But yeah, I was like, I didn't know how to respond. I was like, I'm just gonna figure things out. I was like, okay. I don't want to say anything else. I'm leaving.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah. He was also there. Our first February show, which was probably one of our most embarrassing shows. Because we was on first Sundays.
Oh my God.
And we already talked about this story on the podcast. I think last episode.
Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday. We were not. I just wasn't thinking that Sunday was a Super Bowl. We had booked all these lights, and we booked the DJ from Miami to come out.
Had balloons.
And we had a hot 12 people. Oh, and but one of the people that was in there was Brian. He was in the back, but he was like I said, he was like a little serious. But he was in the back. He was just sitting there, just chilling, watching the guy. And I was like, man, it's only 12 people. I'm a little nervous.
We thought Beats and Chill was about to be canceled after that. We was like, hey, man, don't bring them back, man.
I'm sure we got a 30-page email about it.
Man, listen, I was like, yo, I am nervous, but I forgot who it was, but it was like, yo, he likes the event. He thinks it's dope.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, as long as we on the good side, you know?
That's all we
tell
had
you
to hear.
something. Brian, if he didn't like the event, y'all wouldn't have made it this long.
Well,
It's nothing but love.
There we
If
go.
he don't like something, he will end it in a day, you know? So, like, he has nothing but love for Beats and Chill. Really.
That's
He was,
what's up.
yeah.
Cool, man. I've been seeing you guys got like new they got a new vodka guy that was there during the ladies' night we did earlier this year. He was like, yo, anybody sponsoring this? Like, this is
Frank
amazing.
Zolo, probably. That sounds like Frank Zolo.
Yeah. so yeah, I seen it. He was like, I was like, my first time meeting, I was talking with him and Josh. He was like, yo, this is a dope event. Anybody sponsor you guys? I was like, no. Hey man, let's get to it. But I always appreciated that, man. Like, Josh has always been like really cool. He's like really one of the most solid people we had in our corner there. Ooh, my fault.
Look at that professionalism.
I know. Speaking of, I'm literally at work right now. I'm in my office, stuff. So I'll probably have to jet out soon because I got to go check out front.
For sure, man. We want to keep it too long, man. I do want to ask though. What do you have planned for the future, man? As for the Bricks.
Man, that's a tough question. I've been so focused on COVID. So I want to give more voices again to young artists and to upstart artists just like you guys. Because when I left Bricks, the focus shifted to be a little bit more streamlined, a little bit more commercialized. We had less events, less art shows, and it became more
corporate as fuck.
Yeah, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
So for me, now that I'm back, I want to bring back a little bit more of the artist aspect and have more showcases and more live shows and, you know, do more things that give artists a place to express themselves in a healthy way so they're not out in the streets or out somewhere else where it's not safe, you know, expressing themselves. So that's definitely one of my goals. I also want to do more showcasing of artists on social media and like on a blog or stuff like that. I just want to give artists a voice. That's mostly the whole reason why I'm back, you know.
For sure.
That's what's tight. Hey, to piggyback off of his question though, is there anything that you want to see us do? And whenever we're able to come back and do an event, is there anything you want to see us incorporate back into our event or just for the Brick specifically?
I need to see an event first. I keep saying it in that kind of way, but like I said, I came back in February, and I was away from. I took a whole year out of work, period. So mostly all of 2019, I wasn't working. I just was chilling and doing my own soul searching and trying to figure out what I wanted to do next. So I was just out of the bar scene. I was just out of the scene. Then I came back in February. I worked Tampa Pro, and then COVID happened. So I just really haven't gotten the chance to like stick my feet and, you know, into like the energy, because if you come to Bricks now, it's a whole different vibe. It's just a whole different, you know, experience.
Yeah.
It's not event based. We had the Mask Up show, and Lou performed, and then we learned right away that it's going to be a long time before we can have events again, because
people don't know how to act.
Yeah, just too many people showed up. People was ready to party. Nobody was wearing masks. And at that point, we have to keep our staff safe and us safe, because we put ourselves, as people who work in the industry, we put ourselves in the face of COVID and the risk of it every single day. And when there's 200 people and you're touching 200 straws and you picking up all these glasses and brushing shoulders with everyone, it's just not safe. So yeah, I think I gotta just wait, you know. I don't have an answer until we have an event.
That's totally understandable. That's
understandable. Recap video.
Yeah, send me a recap video or something like that. Because when I left, and by the time when I left and came back, you guys have 2 different events now, and I haven't seen the new video. Yeah. It's completely different, you know. It's nothing like when I was here. So I would love to see it first, and then I'll have a better answer.
I'll definitely get that to you, man. before you get out of here, I just want to tell you, like, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
To do this event. Like, these past 4 years have been life-changing for me because I've never done events before.
Yeah.
Or anything to this pedigree. And with this event, we've been able to touch a lot of people, influence a lot of people. We've given people some of their first shows. Some people have never really had a place like this to come out and hang out and socialize. Mm-hmm. You know, some people, I've gotten DMs from people that's like, yo, I depend on this every month because this is the only time I don't have much money like that, and you have a free event that I can come out and really just have a good time. Like, some people's first trips to Tampa have been because of this event, that at the end of the day, if it wasn't for you allowing me to have this opportunity, it wouldn't have existed. You know, so I just really want to say thank you so much for just allowing us to have this team and allowing us to have this content to be able to produce out here. And now we got people that they want Beats and Chill to come out occasionally in different states and different cities and stuff, man. So really just want to say thank you for that, man. We really
appreciate it, Ronnie.
That's what it's all about, man. Like, literally, like I said earlier, it's just about us paying it forward and us creating platforms for people like us and that vibe like us to have a space. So thank you guys for killing it.
Ain't no problem, man.
Thank you so much. We're gonna let you get up out of here, man. We're finna wrap up. And we're gonna hear this on Monday for those who listen to episode 15. So thank you so much, Ronnie. Matter of fact, text me your social media, and also just mention it on here for people that can find you and look and social media for the Bricks as well.
So the Bricks is just the Bricks Ybor. No, Bricks Ybor, yeah. And mine is just boring. It's R_, and then my last name. So it's WYCHE, R_WYCHE, Wyche. Like the old Bucks coach, if you're from Tampa, Sam Wyche. That's my last name, R_Wyche.
Got you. All right, man. Thank you, Ronnie. We appreciate you, brother. See you soon.
I appreciate y'all. This is an honor, man.
No problem, man.
Adios.
Peace. Man, one time for Ronnie, man. Ronnie the homie, dog. Ronnie the homie. Man. He ready to work. He ready. Hey, he ready to put some shit together. You hear me? Like, he ready. Like, he was like, man, I can't wait to this. But damn, dog. 2021. I told y'all. I told y'all, man.
Yeah, man. But I mean, hell, like,
podcast.
We damn near.
Okay.
We in the second. We 4 months away. 4 months away from 2021. You know what I mean? We in August right now.
He did say fall 2021.
He did say fall 2021. He did say
fall. Next year.
4 months from now. But just saying, like, I think now we're getting used to quarantine. We're getting used to COVID. So I think we're getting used to the time not being as slow anymore. Like, March through May was slow. I felt was like the longest time. Them 90 days felt like 900 days. Excuse me. But since the summer started, of course, with all the tragedies and whatnot, I feel like we've gotten used to this time. Like, we've gotten adjusted to it. So now time is starting to, like, go by.
So basically, you say it's going to be here before we know it.
Yeah. I realized that last week, and I said, I need to start planning some stuff because I'm gonna fucking go to sleep, and next thing you know, it's going to be fucking March.
And the nigga going to hit you up talking about, hey, let's have an event. Boy, ain't going to have nothing ready.
Man. But it's just cool. It's just cool to have Ronnie back, man. Like, to have somebody that was here from the beginning when we started.
Yeah.
Like, this is dope. And I know he's thinking like, man, like, thank you.
Y'all niggas out here. Yeah. Y'all making me look good. We made each other look good, goddamn.
Yeah. I feel like with us, like he said, with Brian trusting him and having, you know, the fact that hear Ronnie say that they look at Beats and Chill as the heartbeat of the Bricks.
That shit was pretty big.
Never heard that before.
Never. We might have thought it to ourselves.
Yeah, of course.
But we was, you know, that's the shit you tell yourself. Like, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though nigga out here with a minimum wage job making C's and shit in high school. But nigga just still telling that that's what I felt. But that was good to hear.
Yeah, and then the fact that he was like, if Brian didn't like the event, you wouldn't be here this long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's plenty of times where we used to look at each other like, so what you think gonna happen next month?
This has just seen 12 people only in this one.
Oh man, we was shook. We was shook, dog. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. But
Man.
that is tight.
That's
And
tight.
that's tight that he, he left and he came back. He left and did a whole bunch of shit for himself.
Yeah.
Like I didn't, and for one, I never even thought he kind of played it pretty well that he knew what he was doing even though he didn't. Because there was never one time I questioned like, man, Ronnie said this shit, but man, I don't know, man. It was I never said that. Yeah.
You were just as good as we was. So I never felt that at all.
Yeah. So it's good to see him back, and hopefully we can collaborate on an event because I feel like, with all due respect, out of everybody at the Bricks, he understands the event the most.
Yeah.
And he can give us the most, kind of like when it started to change and we started to speak to other people about the event and putting images up on the TVs and stuff like that. They was like, all right, but I don't think they really understood why we wanted to do that and what we was trying to create. And I just feel like Ron is a little bit more open-minded in that as to like, hey, we want to do X, Y, and Z. He might throw out a couple ideas himself and be like, why don't y'all try to do this?
Yeah, and I think that's why I told him. I said, like, it was important for me to get the staff to understand because I felt like they just looked at us like, all right, the Beats and Chill guys are coming through. But it was more so when someone new comes to the Bricks, we are just as important as the person that's behind that motherfucker making the tacos and cooking stuff. And just as important as the bartenders. You know what I mean? Like, we're just as important. Y'all are important to our event because they're not just gonna say the Bricks don't have good service at the bar. They're gonna say, man, Beats and Chill drinks trash. They're gonna say, we don't have no liquor. They're gonna say our drinks trash. You know what I mean? So I was like, we all, at the end of the day, y'all got black Brick shirts, we got black Beats and Chill shirts. They look at us as a one. You know what I mean? So I was like, it was important for us to get on that. Like, I like the fact that Josh and anyone else can not just talk to me. Like, I didn't like the fact that everyone would just come to me because one, I'm probably gonna mess up someone.
He don't know what the fuck he doing.
But I like the fact that, you could go and talk to someone and get something done with the Bricks. And it was like, okay, they know who we are. And it's not like, oh, let me check with this person first. It's like, all right, we able to get things done more efficiently. Yeah. It's going to make the whole event better. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, like, it's just looking back at it, like, man, 4 years.
That's a long fucking time.
4 years. I haven't done anything in music consistently for 4 years.
That's 9th grade through 12th grade.
Yeah, like we literally got people. I mean, of course, we wouldn't have no 9th graders in there, but we got people who started college from freshman year and literally could have graduated. You know what I mean? Like that's wild. Like you grow a lot in 4 years, and those at that young of an age. You know what I mean? So I just think this is wild to look back on. Hopefully,
they start swinging a nigga some free rice bowls in that bitch now that, we've been in. Hey, dog. Hey, every time they ask me, like, hey, you want something to drink? I'll be like, nah, but,
hey, Ronnie used to be nice with the
per diem? Yep.
Every event, there's like, hey, man, the tab. I'm like, man, I'm gonna put tab on a necklace for you. You keep saying tab every time we come here.
Oh, free want to have ass nigga.
But man, shout out to Ronnie, shout out to Josh, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the whole staff.
I can't wait to get back there and start doing shit. I ain't think I knew I was gonna like miss it, but I didn't know I was gonna miss it like this. Cause I'm like anxious and itching to like play some shit. Yeah, man. Ain't a lot of places.
Miss y'all events, man. They are fun though.
They are. They don't really be hating on no shit like that. But that's one thing I gotta say about the skater community. Even though like he said they're kind of stepping away from that, those people like that like skate and appreciate skate culture, they really just some real open and cool people. I've never experienced like anything bad or negative that has to do with people from the skate culture. They've always been cool, so it's just cool to see that transcend. You know what I'm saying? Whether they young or old, they still be in there chilling. So
I think Brian gonna open the door for he gonna open that door. I think Brian gonna open that door for us, and that's when shit is gonna move. I think this is just my quick little vision. I think that now that Ronnie's on board, right? Like we got clearly someone who's been there since the beginning who can vouch for us, right?
yeah,
And he's gonna see, okay, this is what they've been doing, this is what they did in the last 4 years, right? With little to no help, to be honest. And beatsnchill and Tampa Beat being developed in this hub at the Bricks, I was already towards the end of when we was in Miami for Art Basel in December, I was already making trips to the skate park, just trying to check out specs for a place for Tampa Beat weekend. I think Brian might. I think he might. Now that we got someone that's like Ronnie in management.
yeah.
Not to say that Josh wasn't, but like Josh wasn't here at the beginning like Ronnie was.
Yeah.
I think that if we were able to create a portfolio to kind of show what we've done and where we're going to take this shit, that had a skate park of Tampa behind beatsnchill and Tampa Beat weekend, and just had that community, because I always envision us being like taking over the music for skate park of Tampa. Like, all right, you see what we can do.
That Tampa Pro, like the Tampa Pro-Am and shit, right? And you know what's funny? I've been wanting to DJ that shit forever. Like, whether it's just a tournament or because sometimes they'll have a concert that comes for the Tampa Pro, like Action Bronson came. Like, a bunch of people have come, and I'll be like, dog, that shit would be hard as fuck. I would love it.
I mean, they might not give you the big DJ slot.
Yeah.
Somebody that's huge or whatever. But the fact that you see what we do, we see what you do with the Bricks, right?
Yeah.
Over the past 4 years, how we have impacted our community at that location. You know, so now that you have Tampa Pro, when it comes to an open slot or, hey, we need to do something with music, Brian may hit up Ronnie or hit me directly and be like, hey, we know you guys do the thing with music. We give you 45 minutes.
Yeah, because he looked like somebody to be like, the way he said, like he just trusts them to handle it. Just handle this.
And I'm trying to get us in there where he trusts us too. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Hey, I'm with it, dog.
We can book our own artists. Everybody in here, from Jazz to Darius to you, we all got a good ear for music and indie music as well. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
You know, I know how to get the people to come out and get together. So I just feel like for some reason, I just feel like that's going to be the door that's going to open. And boy, I cannot fucking wait.
Well, it's Sunday and that nigga Derek is preaching. I receive it. I receive it.
Man.
Nah, that sounds good though. I ain't opposed to that at all.
Yeah, man. I think that's gonna be a move, man. I mean, like I said, I think that's what beatsnchill. We've been tapping into other avenues. Like I said, I really wanted to make a big mark into like the sneaker community, which is why I wanted to, you know, not only donating shoes, but also those who make custom sneakers and who have the huge collections, the guys who make sneaker channels out here and whatnot, like really branching out into that. I want to redesign the brunch event. You know what I mean?
I do too. Hey, those some dark times. Pun intended.
Imagine if we have fucking Sean and oh boy as guests on here.
Sean who? Sean Bain?
Nah, Sean from the brunch spot we used to do.
Oh no. Nah,
They're good folk, man. They're good folk, man.
They're good people, man.
It just didn't work out.
Yeah, man.
Just didn't work out, man. I remember they hit me up back in February, like, hey, we got y'all for March. Nah.
This year?
Yeah, this is before COVID.
Hey, we ain't have to worry about no social distancing. Because as big as that place is and as little as people came.
Man. But yeah, I want to redesign the brunch event, man. There's just so much, man. I want to do more with Ladies Night and not just make that just Ladies Night, but also just do more with the whole campaign of women in production and DJing. You know, so
Yeah, so Jazz, start getting on it, man.
oh yeah,
Look,
what's up with you? What's up with your stuff?
It's a new month. I just did this whole music video countdown thing. I gotta just get back into that. It's one thing at a time, you know.
I feel you.
Full effort into it.
I ain't dropped a sneaker video in 2 months, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've been working on this every last 5 episodes.
Because what I want to talk about it's a sensitive subject. I'm going to talk about like the fucking how all the George Floyd and Black Lives Matter and all that shit go into like the sneaker world, and I can't just be around here just doing whatever and saying whatever. They cancel that little stick figure nigga quicker than a bitch.
Hometown got conspiracy theories every other week. You can see what you want.
Well, what does that do when you're quarantining? You know what I mean? I jump down the rabbit holes of everything.
Hey, is Britney Spears okay? Have you seen?
Justin Bieber was at the ranch with Kanye West. Hey, man.
All right.
What that got in? What that got in?
Rick Ross Verzuz.
Yeah, we do. 2 Chainz and Rose. Who y'all got? I don't even know, dog. I didn't know.
Rick Ross, I love Maybach music. Every time I hear Maybach music, I'm like, all right, Ross, what's up?
I'm going for the home team. I'm going Florida. Okay? I'm going Florida, but I love both. And I'm going to play devil's advocate for 2 Chainz, right? So 2 Chainz has, as well as Ross, but 2 Chainz has a nice feature catalog that people don't think about.
A super nice feature catalog.
I went on Apple Music just to look at the list of like records that he has, right?
Yeah.
And like people don't think about, and maybe these songs may not be necessarily my favorite, but I know that some of my favorite verses from 2 Chainz were listed.
Unintended.
Bees in the Trap.
Yep.
The All Me record with Drake and Big Sean.
Mm-hmm.
He got my favorite verse on Mercy.
People was like, Ross's Big Joker is Devil in a New Dress. But I mean, they both got a nice ass Kanye good music feature that like they killed. Like if you play Mercy in the club, people are going to say 2 Chainz first like 4 bars.
Yeah.
Catch up to my campaign, Coca-Cola. Like, bro, that nigga went in. He got the infamous, I don't know if niggas gonna use mixtapes, even though Ross can use mixtapes. But everybody know the one record from the mixtape from 2 Chainz that they're going to play. And that's the record with Big Sean. Fucking O. The most, one of the top tier quotable verses from 2 Chainz of all fucking time.
Even though you could quote damn near something from all his verses. Remember that nigga had the hashtag on Twitter, rap like 2 Chainz? Oh my gosh, that shit was going on forever. I was sitting there rapping all them verses. I went to my homegirl house and I just kept rapping them. She was like, nigga, shut up. I was like, dog, these shits is golden. Hey man, both of them niggas got it, man. I can't even pick nobody. Both of them niggas got it.
I've been in and out the pussy. Drive through.
They both got it. Just like Snoop and X, I couldn't pick nobody out of them.
It's gonna be fun to listen. It's gonna be fun to watch this. Just see how because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be in the same room.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be fun to see these 2 dudes just like going back and forth. I want to hear the interesting stories like we heard with Snoop and X. Like how X said that Snoop inspired one of the songs.
Get at me, dog.
You know what he said to him.
Yeah.
Like I want to hear these stories because Ross be having all these stories that we never knew who he was. Like, oh, I was there when Kanye was having the meetings with fucking Cash Money and yada yada yada. I'm like, oh shit, like I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I was there when Cameron and Dipset was. I was writing. Like I didn't know a lot of these stories with Ross, so I'm very excited to see the commentary between the verses more so just the music.
Niggas gonna be trying to. Oh, go ahead, Jay.
When is it?
I think it's Wednesday.
To the internet.
All right.
I think it's. I don't know. They haven't put a flyer out, but
It was on Wednesday.
They did put a flyer out.
they did. Okay, I didn't see the flyer.
Rick Ross 2 Chainz set for Versus battle August 6th. Yep.
That's a Wednesday.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday, August 6th.
Okay.
Yep. The last thing I could do before, as a free man, is August 10th.
Oh, you back?
Oh damn! You.
I gotta go catch Corona.
I be.
Everybody
You
send them niggas
teacher,
back.
you gotta go back. Like that's real news. Like I be thinking, like man, they don't bother me. I don't want to go to school. Who that?
Nigga said that's real news.
Like, oh shit, Raul was a teacher. He really gotta go back.
I gotta go.
You gotta go to war.
Mentally prepare myself for the Rona. Oh man, it ain't that about a bitch. That shit about to suck. But yeah, give my 2 weeks. When I catch that shit, give my 2 weeks pay. Cause it's gonna happen.
Damn.
But yeah, Thursday, August 6th, I'm definitely about to go ahead and watch that.
Yeah.
It's funny it's like seeing two niggas try to out-cool each other.
Yeah.
Because with like Snoop and X, we knew X was gonna be a rowdy nigga, and Snoop was just cool as fuck. But watching that nigga C-walk to every song he loved was amazing, dog. And
Yeah, dancing in the chair was the funniest shit. I'm like, this motherfucker here is happy.
That nigga had that. He had that neck, man.
Yeah. It was cool to see X happy like that, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I was talking with somebody earlier this week. I was like, man, you know, I feel like Versus is going to turn into something that's going to be like a family thing, like in the house. Like you can play Versus. Like it's going to be a thing you can do at the house. Like we got to get together at the crib. Let's say all four of us, right? We put artists in the hat. You write down your artists. You write down 2 artists. I write down 2. Everybody write down 2 artists. Put them shits in the hat. You pick a name, and then from there, everybody got to go and make their playlist. Make your playlist of 20 songs from that artist, and then you go head to head.
Okay, you should have kept that. You should have kept that to yourself. That was a good fucking
I feel like
idea.
we're doing that right now. I want to see Crystal and Strizzo verse each other for Tampa, just for culture.
You know what?
That would be amazing.
That would be a good one.
Would be amazing, right?
That'd be a good one. But that's gonna be like I was thinking about that. Like, okay, get some drinks, get some snacks. You know what I mean? Check temperatures, and we're gonna do that. That's gonna be that's when I want to invite people over. We're gonna do. That's gonna be verse. I feel like they could really like. I don't know how they would like brand that, but that could be a thing where like people do verses at home and they just like a game night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they probably like, what's them Cards Against Humanity? Where they have everything written on cards, and then you got to draw a certain amount of cards, and then you got to find songs with those elements in it. If not, then you asked out.
Hey, man. Timberland, Swizz, hire your boy. You know what I mean?
Nigga, make the shit first, and then they'll.
Okay, I guess. So shit, maybe got anything else? You got anything else for me, Jet?
My phone at 1%.
We can wrap up, man. We can wrap up.
Hold on 1%. Oh yeah, I finally dropped some shit because I know everybody has like, hey, what you been doing?
Thank you.
So I dropped a Slow Down mix. Are Your Batteries Dying Part 6.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah.
Where's it at?
Where is it at? It's on SoundCloud, on my SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/DJ Raul the Fool.
Post it in the chat, man.
Yeah, I got you. And also, all of August, or for the rest of August, I'm gonna try to post a clip of me DJing on Twitter every day. It's just gonna be like a short 1-minute clip. Cause you know what? I know y'all niggas be out here talking shit about your boy. Like, man, that nigga DJ for Beats and Chill, and that nigga don't never had nothing out. This, and that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna rise to the occasion, and I'm gonna just start putting more shit out.
We appreciate it.
So my bad, y'all. For the loyal listeners, my bad, and for the ones that didn't know, they wanted to listen. Welcome. So
also,
yeah.
Scott A, one of the artists I manage. For the listeners out there, if you ever heard of Scott A's from Tampa, away in Miami. He just dropped. We prepping for his new album. Don't know when it's gonna drop. We ain't putting no release dates out there because we ain't nobody. But he just dropped a record called Prayers, produced by Nux. It's on SoundCloud called Prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Record is hard. I'm kind of mad that it didn't make the album, but hey, it is what it is. It just dropped today. Well, Sunday if you listen to this. It's gonna be Monday if you listen to this. But check it out. It's on SoundCloud. Scott A is SCXTT_AYE. Follow him on Instagram and Twitter. He just dropped a new record. It's called Prayers. You can also check his other music out too.
I'm pretty sure it's slap. That nigga Scott A be on it.
Yeah, Nux. He actually was we had him on Beats and Chill. Remember when we used to do Pass the Aux? I want to kind of bring it back to you. But when we used to do Pass the Aux, he was on there. He lost it to the one dude that did kind of like electronic sounding beats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he produced this record with Scott. So
Scott. So Scott got a production record as well, like a production credit on that as well.
No. Well, Scott just engineered it, but he.
Okay.
He actually Scott had a different beat, and dude did another beat. I guess some issues with the ownership of the beat or whatever. So this dude came back and like kind of like redid the beat. He said on the vocals and whatnot. He just like remixed the song or whatever. So just put it out. So I heard it like I don't had the record for a couple of weeks or so, but yeah, it's officially out now. So
I'm definitely finna go ahead and pull up on it.
Man. But shout out to everybody for listening, tuning in with us. This is the Beats and Chill podcast, episode 15. Follow us on Instagram at Beats and Chill 813. Twitter is just Beats and Chill. Facebook is Beats and Chill. We got new content. We're gonna start posting more information on anniversary releases. Oh, I got socks. That's why I called you the other day. I got socks. I'm gonna send y'all a couple pairs of socks. I want to $5 them bitches, and but I've been rocking like just plain white with the logo on them. So I'm gonna drop you off a couple pairs of socks. Do what you want with them. You know what I mean?
I'm finna rock them. What the fuck you mean? Do what I want. I'm gonna wear them bitches.
But yeah. Follow us on Instagram. We're also on YouTube at Beats and Chill. Most of our recap videos are on there, from Beats and Hoops to the events we did at Social Status to even our Ladies Night. It's all on YouTube, and our podcast is on YouTube as well.
Hey. So, I'm about to put my mixes up there since I'm dropping shit. I'm gonna put that up there too, goddamn.
Absolutely. I even add the shit to the link tree on the bio. So, but thank you so much for tuning in with us, and stay tuned, man. We doing this every week. We're gonna have special guests that has been a part of the beginning of Beats and Chill all this month. So next week we're gonna have a real good lineup. I can't wait for the guests that we're gonna have. It's gonna be a really entertaining episode. So
yeah.
But yeah, let me get up off of here, man. I talk forever. Thank you guys so much. Until next time.
All right, y'all. Peace.